Hello, in this video I'll be adding a fence at the back of the allotment as indicated by the red line. I will also start a temporary compost heap indicated by the red circle.
I've got a roll of this plastic fencing here, so I'll use that, or I'll cut off a piece and use that to put a fence up. I mean, this plastic's here to last a while, but it's not a very strong fence. I mean, if somebody really wanted to break through, this wouldn't stop them, but it will stop people casually wandering onto the plot.
It was windy and drizzling, so I didn't record me putting up the fence.
I've temporarily put this fence up just to give a little privacy. And it's more psychological at this stage because I've not actually fixed it properly. I'll do that later. But just to put something up at the moment. Oh, you can see it's still a bit wobbly. I'll sort that. But it'll do for now. Temporarily.
I will eventually build some tall compost bins at the back which will replace this fence. This is how it looks from the front of the plot that backs onto mine. It won't stop a determined thief, but will deter casual visitors.
Change of plan this morning. This load of, basically it's mostly leaves, so they'll compost down and they'll be good mulch to put on the beds themselves. So instead of getting the hedges, I'll grab some of this first. So I've got the wheelbarrow and I'm going to fill up, I think, a couple of wheelbarrows worth here, and then that can be spread on the beds and the rest can go in the compost heap. That's why I never stick to plans, because things arrive and I have to take advantage of freebies whenever possible. I tip the wheelbarrow down so it's easy to get the first bit in, put it right up to against the wood chips, and once it's half full I can put it upright and then just fill it. It's just a bit quicker and easier. I've temporarily put some pallets together, just sort of lean them against each other, and just for the moment store it in this area, because the compost bin is going to go in the area in the corner by the fence, but I can't do that till I actually fix the fence properly, so that will have to wait. So for a few weeks it'll sit here, and I've dug out all the brambles and stuff out of here, so should be alright. I discovered that this has got little spiky bits on it, but it's nothing like hawthorn or anything nasty like that, so it will rot down in the compost. I always have the wheels away from the wood chips so I can wheel it down that way. It's easier than I've seen people go up to the wood chips and then they have to manhandle a full wheelbarrow. It's easier to have the wheels facing the way you're going. Right, tip that over. Hiya.
Morning. It's a lovely smell, isn't it, those chippings?
Yes. It's better smell when it's nicely composted and I can use it.
Well, actually, I don't know if you know, but this is really good stuff to put round the fruit bushes because it makes the soil into ericaceous soil.
Yeah.
You know, the right acidity in the fruit bushes. So I think it's good for that as well.
Yeah. And then I just top off a bit. Okay, well I've took a few wheelie binfuls of that, leaves and wood chips. So I've got a nice big pile here. By the time it's finished it's going to be about less than a cubic metre of compost, but obviously some of that is going to be used to mulch the beds around the fruit bushes. So yeah, just a few trips. It wasn't what I planned to do today, but as they say, if life gives you lemons, if life gives you leaves, make compost. And there's all sorts of different leaves in there, so it will be good compost full of nutrients. Lots of green leaves, a lot of pine, conifers and stuff, but there's other leaves as well. So obviously mostly evergreens, but so they'll be full of nutrients once this rots down. There was another delivery of tree cuttings, and this one is mostly conifers, so I've got a wheelie bin full of it, and I'm going to use that for the ericaceous compost, or rather to make ericaceous compost for when I put the blueberries in, because buying ericaceous compost is quite expensive. So I'd like to have some ready before I buy the blueberries. Now I have to make a new bin for it, make a compost bin out of some pallets for this, and it can sit there till next year.
Well, that's a couple more jobs out of the way. In the next video, I'll continue to do some ground clearance and clearing of hedges. So goodbye for now and come back soon.